Hello, good evening. Welcome. I literally just finished with HK Darkwood's live stream. She's back, and I got a lot done. But I also had a few interruptions. I mean, one of the interruptions was dinner, but I've got a lot more that I want to get done for a couple hours tonight. Hit this Monday hard. I don't know about you, but I've got a bunch of meetings and stuff happening this week. So I really want to maximize the time that I have available. And that's this time. This is the time. So I also don't want to wear myself out. So I think I will do at least 2 hours and then I'll assess and see how I'm doing. But oh yay, bright side. Nice to see you. Thank you. Thank you for joining. Hello, Morning Star. Here. Here and ready to go. Okay. It was so nice to see HK again, wasn't it? Seeing our pal again. And I really rely on her sprints at night. Oh, look at my new background. I did this over the weekend. Still like getting some of the stuff sorted out. I didn't have enough to go all the way down, but I couldn't lower it or it would be too short for me. You probably don't know this. I'm pretty tall. I'm about 5'9", and so I need stuff to be up high for me to take photos. But I'm getting there. I assembled it, and then I will. Anyway, I'm happy with it. Kind of reorganized this whole room. This is the only part you can see. Anyway, it was very nice to see HK. Good to have her back. I really rely on those evening sprints. To help me stay fresh and motivated. And so now I'm going to get some more stuff done. So what do you say, friends? Oh, there we go. Let's go ahead and jump into our first sprint. If you want to let me know what you are working on. I guess probably a lot of you said it in HKs, but that was a while ago. That was hours ago, literally. So, or maybe you're switching to a new project. What do I know? Let me know. I always love to hear. Okay, let's do it. I'll talk to you in 25 minutes. Muted. Hello, welcome back. Welcome back. I unmuted it just in time for you to hear the chime, but then the timer was muted, and so that did not work out at all for me. Hello, everyone. What are you doing? What the heck are you doing? What are you working on? I felt pretty good about that. I was typing away and then realized something I needed to do real quick. And so that distracted me a little. But I think I was doing okay, actually. I managed to cross one thing off my list, and then if I hadn't gotten distracted by something else, then I would have finished another thing, but that's just what happens. Okay, I'm so glad to have you all here with me. Let's see. Boy, I can tell that I had coffee this afternoon. I have coffee every afternoon. It wasn't more coffee than usual, but I can feel it. I don't know why. Okay, let's see. Brightside is working on a creative writing assignment. That is cool. My chat does weird things. Okay, Morningstar. But something must have happened that I didn't realize. I'm rereading book 4 in my story. Okay, it goes for round 2 of edits next week. Wow. So I have my editor's comments in, and now I'm seeing if there's anything else. Wow, that's a big deal, Morningstar. That's a very big deal. That's really cool. But first, you got to feed the furry creatures. They will not be ignored. They have strong opinions about when they eat, and they will let you know those opinions. I'm sure you got those little ones taken care of. Hello again, Jessica Kaufman. Hello, Ashley. Wonderful to see you. Wonderful. Hello, Babar. More greetings. Oh, whoops. Jessica is doing some reading and thinking about eating. Thoughts about eating, but maybe not the action yet. Before starting the show with your mom. Oh, which show? Did I miss you talking about the show? I don't see it. Well, hello there, Morgan. This is one of my real in-person friends whom I've seen with my actual eyeballs. It is really great to see you, Morgan. Morgan has many animals. Morgan fits in well with this group of people who are feeding their animals. Morgan has dogs, cats, horses, a literal menagerie. It's nice to see you, Morgan. Let's see here. Oh, Brightside got 127 words. Nice. Excellent. Morningstar says I got about halfway through the chapter. Fluffy ones fed. Next round, dishes and reading. Yeah, I get that. Sometimes you have to be able to even split up the sprints because you have multiple things that you got to do. I get that sometimes. Oh, now I'm yawning. Oh, don't pay any attention to me yawning. This is just the time of night when I always do, whether I'm tired or not. It's circadian and whatnot. Morningstar, it will be blank sometimes. Your chat, that is weird. You just listen. You just never know. You never know with this technology stuff. Afternoon coffee. I want another afternoon coffee. I want another one. It's 8:00 at night. I want another one. We're just watching a movie, but I'm here for all the productivity. Well, you're very, very welcome. What movie are you watching? I'm guessing the movie you're watching is some like German art film. Am I right? Because that just seems like the kind of thing that you would watch to unwind after a long work day. Am I right? Am I right about you watching one now? And also, am I right about the fact that you would watch one to unwind after a long day? I think I'm right. But you tell me if I'm wrong. Oh, okay. You saw this one already. Okay, nice. 313 words and a sentence away from ending the scene. I don't know how you could resist, Heather. I would need to finish the sentence. Did you? I wouldn't blame you if you went ahead and finished the sentence. That's excellent. Is it the dishes? Did it make you run? Dishes make you yawn? Oh, I see. I actually thought you meant that, but you meant yawn. Maybe the dishes made me yawn, although I've done my dishes today. Like I've, taken little moments here and there to do them. And I think I would be yawning no matter what it is. You could be talking about the most exciting thing in the world, Morningstar. At this time of night, my body will start to yawn. It makes no difference what's happening. Doesn't matter if it's rude. Doesn't matter if it's rude or inappropriate. I can feel one trying to come on right now. Like, come on. We've been watching the second season of Evil. I don't even know what that is. I mean, I'm familiar with the concept of evil, but I'm not familiar with that show. Okay, I'm glad it's been fun. My husband and I are going to watch Daredevil later tonight. That's a fun plans to like motivate you to be productive because you've got this fun thing to do. Should I try and figure out a fun thing to do when I'm done streaming? What even would that be? I'll think about it. Oh, you're going with a spy thriller. Yeah, I mean, that also seems like something that Morgan would watch. Little Trouble in Little China? I thought it was Little Trouble in Big China, but listen, I don't know. No German art films tonight. Young Kurt Russell. Not a bad choice. Big Trouble in Little China? Little Trouble in Little China? Oh, hey, look at that. Big Trouble in Little China. Okay. I was like, I've never seen that movie, but I'm trying to think about my cultural knowledge, which can be limited. Okay. Should I watch that? Is it violent? I can't do violence, but it's a classic, right? The sprint ended at a good time. Okay, that makes sense. The last sentence of the scene, was it a scene? I think you said a scene, she said. Yes. Now that's a big sentence. It's pretty high stakes there. You gotta maybe take a little breather, take a beat so that you know what that is going to be. I understand, Heather. Heather, are we following each other on Instagram? Is that too personal of a question? If anybody here wants to connect on Instagram, I know that I connected with a few people last week or the week before. I'm trying to remember who it was. So I know a few of the people. But anyway, if anyone wants, put your little Instagrams, if you got it, in the chat here so that we can all follow each other. Here's mine. It's very, very creative. It's just my name, but my last name is pronounced Ike. That's a thing that I like to point out because it is a deceptively short and simple looking name. Okay, anyway. Oh, hi there. Hello, Triple C. Hello, all. Been a busy day, but listening to some tips on writing sex scenes. That is a skill. That was quite entertaining, I imagine. So going to see if I can get an hour worth of writing in on my novel. Excellent. How is everyone? I'm personally doing well. Also, if everyone could drop a movie recommendation, that would be awesome. Okay, well, let's see. So far, we've talked about Big Trouble in Little China. Everyone drop some movie recs in here for Triple C. Disappointed at the last couple I watched. Do you have a genre that you like? My genres are limited to comedies. I keep it light. My full-time job is co-running a nonprofit that serves victim survivors of human trafficking, and that has been my full-time work for almost a decade, almost 6 years with the nonprofit I co-founded. So listen, when I am done with that for the day, I keep my entertainment light. I keep it friendly because I deal with enough darkness the rest of the time. So, but if you like comedies, let me know because I'm your gal. Also 80s movies, which are generally comedies as well for me. Okay, that's awesome. Okay, thanks for that recommendation, Morgan. There you go. You got a recommendation for a movie before you even said it. Her fingers are falling off. They probably are with all that writing. To show where a psychologist teams up with soon-to-be priest to debunk supernatural cases. Okay, that is an interesting premise. I don't have Instagram. I would never. It's like TikTok. Okay. Oh, I see what you mean. You'd be too sucked in. There you go. I get caught up in it. I understand. I do understand that for sure. I just saw The Weekend Away on Netflix. That was good. Also, The Call. I've never heard of either of these. Oh, these are both thrillers. Okay. There you go. Of comedy, true stories, drama. So I watched several documentaries on that topic. Yes. Yes. Got to know. It's important to know about it. Oh, we had a conversation about that last week, didn't we, Triple C? That really is just what I call you now. Like it's ingrained into my brain that that's your name. Oh, interesting. Yeah, thank you for raising awareness, Ashley. It's incredibly important. Definitely. Thank you for your kind words. Yeah, it's super real. Yep. It's a way more widespread than and happens way more often than people expect or realize. And in locations that people don't always realize. Anyway, okay. Let's see here. Thank you, Morgan. The Call, Abigail Breslin, Halle Berry, back in the day. Okay. It's good to watch old ones and new ones, right? Oh boy, it's jumping on me. Oh, sure. You know what? I think that I read it that way in this message. As lure. Okay, Jessica is going to make some food. Still don't know what though. You didn't finish thinking about it before you made the decision. I understand. Okay, well, bon appetit. Have a wonderful time with your mom. Okay, so you've seen that one. Really? I didn't know. Didn't know about that. That's interesting. It's always good to know about new pop culture stuff that has that in there. For one thing, just because people will talk about it. And for another thing, when we're doing our community outreach, we need to know if what people are watching is accurate. And if it is, tell them what's accurate. And if it's not, tell them about that too. Like we're always talking about Taken. We're like, that's not really what we're seeing here in the United States, but it's what everyone thinks of. Love the ending of the call. Okay, people are very interested in the call. Okay, all right. Okay, premonition. That was crazy. I feel like I kind of remember. Ooh, I remember the trailer for that one. Too scary for my blood. I was like, nope, I can't do it. But it seemed like an interesting premise. Okay, y'all, I'm loving this chat, but let's go ahead and jump into our next 25-minute sprint. Oh, let's see, one last one. Documentary tickets. Right. It's not so much the creepy people in the vans. It's a lot about social media and much more underhanded, sinister. It's much more complex than that. Okay, nice. We've got some movie recommendations here. Awesome. Taken's not really accurate. Okay, we'll get into it. I know, Ashley. It could be a long conversation. I know. Like why don't you use those special skills to end of sentence. I'm not going to go any further. 25-minute sprint. Let's get some stuff done, everybody. On that note, it is hard to talk about my job because then I'm like, I don't want to bring everyone down, but this was a good conversation. That background is new. Thank you for pointing it out. I got so excited, I didn't even click on it, Desiree. It is a new background. I did this over the weekend. I said I was going to do the sprint, but okay. I'll talk to you about it after the sprint. At the end of 25 minutes, I will show you my background that I worked on over the weekend. Okay, here we go. And I'm muting. Welcome back. Welcome back. Okay, I am just finishing up a sentence. How did you do? What did you do? Why did you do? We're going to stop there with the journalistic questions. Keep going through them in your mind, and you'll understand why I decided to stop with those. Okay, what are you working on? Right now, I'm leaving a note for one of my staff members for a thing to work on tomorrow. Here we go. Done. So that was good. I just really focused on tasks that I could finish and knock off my list. Some tasks, a lot of the tasks that I worked on today, just take a little longer, like you work on some of them and then it uncovers other things you got to do. And I have to go over some of them with our executive director. But this time I actually got to highlight some things. And for me, highlighting means that they're done. Let's see. Did I do anything else? Oh, does anybody here young enough or have watched reruns of Full House? Nope. Family Matters. Because the other day I said out loud to myself, unironically, did I do that? Like Steve Urkel? But I meant it so sincerely. I said it just like that. Did I do that? And I was like, haha. But you have to be of a certain age and or have certain television interests to even know that reference. But if you do, then you'll appreciate it. Okay, let's see here. How Jessica decided on some dinner, leftover potatoes with brown gravy and ham. Well, that doesn't sound anything but delicious. That's super fun. And now you're eating. Jessica was like every step of the way with dinner. I'm thinking about dinner. Now I'm going to make a decision about dinner, but I haven't made a decision yet. Here's my decision. And now I'm eating. And you know what, Jessica? I appreciate all of it. I made some soups over the weekend and I froze them into, I made that gesture because I put them in these little containers and I freeze individual portions of them. Oh, they turned out so good. If I do say so myself, it was like a little of this, a little of that, a little seasoning. This is me seasoning. This is me tossing things into a slow cooker, and they turned out great. I was very happy with that. Finish your creative writing assignment. That's awesome, Brightside. Oh, it's always a good feeling to finish an assignment. Oh boy, it's jumping on me. Editing a video for Wednesday, but also procrastinating starting. Oh, I see. So you're editing the video for Wednesday in order to procrastinate starting chapter 14. I get it. Oh, yeah. Sometimes work is the greatest procrastination tool there is, but it all has to be done, right? You got to get it done. So maybe editing your video will like clear up some mental space so you can get started on chapter 14. Still reading chapters. Happily, the dishes are done. Whew. That's also a good feeling, having those dishes done for sure. I assume that this is in reference to my Steve Urkel. In reference to my Steve Urkel reference. Did I do that? Yeah, classic. And I appreciate it. Thank you for your laughs. Heather, 410 that time. I just imagine that Heather's keyboard just has smoke rolling off of it all the time because she's on fire. Started the next scene. Excellent, excellent. Well, that was a great sprint. Okay, cool. Made some good edits. Really glad that took so long away from this project. It feels exciting again. That's such a good point, Triple C. Yeah, sometimes that distance makes it, well, I'm just repeating exactly what you said. The distance makes it more exciting, gives you a fresher perspective I love that. Hey there, Bonnie. Ooh, Bonnie, you have, I think it looks like pink hair in your photo. I love it. Joined a little late after dinner, 323 words. Most excellent. Oh, hoping the thunderstorm that just rolled in doesn't cut down my writing time. Do you mean because it could be severe? Or do you mean because it could knock out your electricity? Any of the above? Something else? I live in Oklahoma and I grew up in Iowa. So I'm very familiar with how storms can do stuff like that. When was it? It was a couple weeks ago, I think. There's another Oklahoman on here. I was live streaming during some storms just because I'm like, I just want to do something while this is happening. So I hope that it is, hope it works out for you, Bonnie. If you care to share, I love geography. I'd love to know where you are, where thunderstorms are happening, but I also understand if you prefer not to share. But yeah, same. I hope it goes well for you and you stay safe. Let's see here. The 5 stages of dinner. Thinking, moving toward kitchen, deciding, eating, and then I guess being done eating, right? The 5 stages of dinner. I love that. We got greetings, we got greetings, we got greetings. Oh, are you done with your book? Just focus on my end of month deadline I gave myself and can't wait to be done. I love it. Oh boy, I love a self-imposed deadline. I'm a big fan of them. I'd rather set my own deadline than have someone else telling me my deadline. No, I'll decide what my deadline is. Thank you very much. I also know that a lot of people benefit from that kind of external accountability, where I tend to not like it very much. I want to set my own, but it takes all kinds, right? And I think as long as you know what you need and embrace that, then I think it's all good. Oh, it's lightning like crazy and pretty big wind gusts. Okay. Oof. North Carolina. All righty. Oh, nice. You're my state neighbor. Okay. Well, I hope that it calms down. I hope that it's like a pleasant thunderstorm. We had some pleasant thunderstorms here over the past couple weeks where it's like not severe. There's not tornadoes. It's just a nice, rumbly, rainy thunderstorm, like a normal thunderstorm, and not one that has to be all like big and dramatic, you know? Those are nice. Those are good. Like light a candle, listen to the rain pitter patter on the window. Those are the nice kind. Ooh, Kinder's wood-fired garlic spice. I've never heard of that, but okay, that sounds great. Ooh, a taco soup. I should look into taco soup for my next round of soups. Oh, that's what you were asking. I'm going to be done with the rewrite of the second act this May, and next month is Act 3. Got it. Okay. All about the accountability. Okay, well then we will help you however you want us to help you, Heather. You get that done in May. Is that the kind of accountability? Now you listen here. You better get that done or else. Is that super helpful? External accountability. I'm just kidding. More like you can do it. We are going to the islands for vacation this year. Avon. My dad is from Greensboro. Going to the islands on vacation is something that most Midwesterners, such as myself, don't often talk about. I moved from Iowa, northern Midwest, to Oklahoma, which is, some people consider it southern Midwest, some people consider it the South, but it was a lateral move in terms of being close to islands of any kind. This is perfect. I'm writing about a woman who encounters a life-altering storm, and now I have rain and thunder. Wow, ambiance. That is perfect. I think I could do without the lightning, but I'm enjoying the rain and thunder. I get that. Like I said, a normal thunderstorm. Those are nice. That's cool. I love the timing on that. That is pretty perfect. It does sound awesome, that taco soup. Okay, great. I'm happy to oblige, Heather. The lightning, I'm not even gonna, yeah, lightning it's alarming. It's so sudden and unexpected. I understand that. That's just me yelling at myself, get out that laptop, stop complaining, sit and write. Oh yeah, I definitely relate to being my own drill sergeant. That's for sure. It's good to have one of them as long as they're not too mean and you can tell it to shut up and go away when you need it to. Awesome. All right, friends, let's do our next 25-minute sprint. I shall mute myself and I will talk to you after. Okay. just saw it. Good thing I wasn't saying anything bad. You got to listen to my focus playlist for a while. Welcome back. Oh, welcome back. You all tried so hard to help me. You all tried so hard. And listen, I appreciate it. So I wrote in here about a time. So last May, I was working super long hours whenever I could to get my podcast season done months in advance. And so I was live streaming like 10, 12 hours at a time, like days in a row. And I think that's the last time, literally 1 year ago. I mean, it had to be almost exactly 1 year ago that I forgot to mute myself. I, yeah, just like I said, I started the stream and then I got up and I was talking into my microphone because that's what I was using to record a new podcast intro. And listen, I'm like, sometimes when they don't go right, I'm like, dang it. Why isn't this working? I don't think I did that. That day, I think I was just like, oh, welcome to the podcast with Melissa Ike and the podcast. And it was all very normal. But I was like, just a little bit of a different situation. And you all might have heard a different side of me. Oh my gosh, it made me laugh so hard. And then I had a text message. If you guys know the live streamer, author tuber, Allie Deathridge, she's one of my IRL friends. She texted me on her phone, "You're not muted." Oh my gosh, it's so funny. Yeah, all you were hearing was my Focus playlist. I think I've mentioned this company called Focus at Will, and they do scientific brain stuff, and they have you take this quiz, and then they assign you what they think the best playlist will be for you to focus. And this playlist, I mean, oh my gosh, every time it just snaps me into focus. But it's very like, it's also like very similar to like a lo-fi chill hop type music. And so, yeah, I mean, some of you were, let's see, someone put like the dance woman. Let's see here. I saw the dance. Oh my, I just scrolled past that. Where was the dance woman? Yeah, here, Morningstar. I think this was you dancing along to the music. Yeah, yeah. Swaying to the music. It's pretty good. Oh, and then yeah, do you guys someone mentioned this? There are people talking about their nightmares. Do you remember during the pandemic when people were just getting used to Zoom and there was a woman who did go to the bathroom without turning her camera off? Oh my gosh, what someone wrote, my soul would leave my body. My soul would just leave my body. Right. I love this. Someone, I think maybe Morningstar was like, I've gardened during a meeting, doing laundry during a meeting. Oh my gosh. Of course, folding laundry during Zoom meetings. Absolutely. And you're like quadruple checking that everything is off. 100%. Oh, so true. That is something, yeah. I wouldn't probably be embarrassed about singing so much, but at the same time, it doesn't serve any of you either for me to be distracting you, you know? Oh, Bonnie, the thunder just shook my house. Oh my gosh. Must have hit so close. The rain seems to be almost gone, so I'm not sure if it's heading out or just getting a good start. Any updates? That was about 20 minutes ago. I've pulled weeds in long meetings and mopped. Absolutely. Oh man. And I have like heated up food. I'm slamming the microwave shut. I'm clanking dishes around. Absolutely. Oh, and look, you gave Heather an excellent idea. One of my managers suggested it. That's a good manager. Yeah, focus of steel. You're not the first person to say that to me. When I can really like dial into something, if there aren't noises distracting me, and especially like this playlist, yeah, I don't know where it came from. I think my dad, honestly, I don't know. But anyway, it does serve me well. Yeah, I can mindlessly and still pay attention, get out in the sun, get stuff done. Sometimes I feel like I almost listen better. Probably not all the time, depends on the kind of meeting, but if I'm getting like chores and stuff done and I'm listening to something for like a meeting with work, if I'm not needing to take notes, it's like it gets that other stuff off my mind. Now I know she's not distracted with chapter whispers. I'm not sure why usually I'm not even on the screen. I'm not sure why I clicked on, oh, maybe to check the timer. Sometimes I'll click on real quick to see that the timer is working. And then something over here caught my eye. And I was like, what are they saying? What are they talking about? I think I saw this. And I was like, that seems suspect. That seems like maybe something's not happening. But I scrolled all the way up through this chat, all the way up before I was like, oh, I was still unmuted. Oh, amazing. Oh my gosh, I love stuff like that. The Fire of Pittsburgh and The Focus of Steel with Arson Kitty and Agent Mayhem. We are really collecting an excellent superhero-ish combo here, and I'm for it. Let's see. I just got done writing. I'm chilling with pro writing and listening to Melissa's tunes. It's called Focus at Will. It is a paid service, although you can do a trial, but I just ended up doing the annual. I have personally found it worth it because I listen to it all the time and it helps me concentrate so much. Though, Melissa, I could listen to rap, heavy metal, it would be all wrong. I would have thought classical. Okay, so here's what happens. I am actually pretty musical, and classical music is, my brain will pay too much attention to it. I can't just, because it's so, they follow this brilliant, depending on the kind, like a formula, and then they're repeating the main theme, but now it's in a minor key. And what's the theme? And then where is it like coming back around and repeating? And so I actually want to stop. When I have listened to be like Mozart for focusing or whatever, I'll realize that I've stopped doing what I'm doing and I'm staring at some blank spot on the wall and I'm listening to the music. It's too interesting for me. I like this music. It's pleasant, but non-distracting. She noticed? She figured it out. I'm glad you liked the music. It's not everybody's cup of tea. I know. The thing is, you liked it. You were jamming. Oh, sorry, I turned it off. I don't have copyright ability. I mean, I guess I could. So I actually tried reaching out to them or seeing if they had information on their website about that, but I couldn't find anything. So I guess YouTube will probably just flag it for intellectual property, and as long as, usually when that happens, because this is not monetized, it'll just be like, okay, you just can't monetize this. I guess that's something. Oh man. Oh boy, and it's jumping. Okay. Oh boy. All right, here we go. The internet got you. Does that mean that it distracted you? I'm so sorry, Brightside. Was it entertaining? Okay, good. Okay. Oh, I typed it. Okay. Focus at Will. Yes, that app sounds so cool. Yes. Okay. So, okay. I will say this too. So on that app, they do have like classical music type stuff. And there's one that I enjoy, and it's like electronic Bach. It might even be called that. And that's exactly what it is. It's like electronic versions of, Bach and Bach-like music. Yes, you have that app. You have that. Oh, it's calmed down. I think it's rolling away. Okay, good. Okay, sorry about the big long detour. 281 words. Let's get into that time of night as well. 281 words. My office is a nook off my room. I love a nook. My hubby is laying in bed on the other side of the curtain, being extra chatty and distracting me. You're like, the curtain is a barrier. When the curtain goes shut, that means your mouth does as well. That's very rude. I didn't even mean for it to come off as rude. I meant for it to come off as jokey and like a play on words. But also, I think you know what I mean. The curtain's shut. Oh, this is interesting. Don't risk a copyright strike. Right. Well, it may have already. I'll just check it and then I can take it down if it's an issue, you know. Yes, but so I'm not going to play more, unfortunately. I could make a chill hop playlist. It's not as focus doesn't help me focus as much, but I do have a license to play some chill hop music. Yes, very sassy. Yes, I know it was maybe a little bit too sassy. I didn't mean for it to be so sassy. Okay, I think I've got another sprint in me. It'll be pushing. I'll get done at about 9:40. But I mean I have to get up early-ish. Not too bad. So I think I'm going to push through and do this one last sprint. They should pay you. Agree. I very much agree. Maybe they've got a program. That's nice of you though, Morningstar. Thanks. I might get it because it looks promising. Yeah, I mean, it's worth a shot, right? And you have access to all the different playlists. You might just find one that you like. But then the quiz is pretty cool. I will retake the quiz every so often, and I always get the same. Even when I feel like I've changed some of my answers, I still get the same thing. Yeah, if you try it, let me know. I'd be interested. I don't know anyone else who uses it. But if you get it and it works for you or doesn't, let me know. Excuse me. Are you going to sign off the furries, bathroom, bedtime, etc.? Okay. Morningstar, so lovely to see you. Thank you so much for joining. Yeah, I hope it's interesting. It would be cool to hear other people's perspectives on it. Good night, Morningstar. All right, here we go. 25 minutes, last sprint. Oh, look, I don't even have a banner going. That's how unprepared I was for this. Literally, like HK was ending, and I'm like, oh gosh, I need more help. I need more time to do stuff. There, I have the banner up for the very last one. You know, it's better than nothing. Okay, I'll talk to you in 25 minutes. Muting. Welcome back from this, our last sprint of the evening. I'm glad I went ahead and did this after HKs were done. I got work stuff done, and right now I'm getting a few personal tasks accomplished. So that was super helpful for me. I hope that it was for you as well. Oh, I forgot to talk about my new background. Yeah, it's still a work in progress. I've been wanting one of these for a while. But I think I need an additional one, or I would like something to go down here at the bottom. I don't know, maybe you all didn't notice it as much as I do, but I can't really lower this so much because I'm pretty tall. And if I lower it, then it will not cover my whole head. But I'm pleased with it. Did it over the weekend. And then you can't see it, but the rest of this room also looks nice. I'm really pleased with it. So anyway, we had talked about it earlier, and I was going to say something. Allie Deathridge painted this and gave it to me. I got my globes here. This is a quote from Leslie Knope in Parks and Rec. It's one of the compliments that she gives her best friend, Ann Perkins. You poetic, noble land mermaid. Got to feature that. And then plants, fake plants, but plants nonetheless. There you go. Tour done. Let's see. We said good night to Morningstar and to Heather. Catching up on the chat. Got distracted, kind of in the zone. I love that. Yeah, for sure. Definitely stay in the zone. Stormy weather. Excuse me, definitely. Totally good with you staying in the zone as needed. This is super helpful. Thanks for carrying the torch. You bet. Thank you for saying so, Desiree. It was very helpful to me as well. Hi there, Devi or Davy, perhaps. Good to see you. Good to have you here. Oh, is it cutting off? Oh, there's on the screen, like right there. It almost looks like it's cutting off your message, but it's not at all, just like the way it's arranged. Good to have you. Sorry that it was my last sprint. It's 9:45 p.m. And so I'm going to sign off, but very happy to have you here for the time being. Back to sprinting. Triple C going to set the alarm this time so I don't miss it. Okay, cool. I love that. Yeah, I often set alarms as well when I'm in other people's live streams, because otherwise, yeah, I get too into what I'm doing and then I miss it. Oh, and then Heather is gone by now, but she said that she accomplished her goal for the day. I love it. I freaking love accomplishing goals. Isabella, hello. Nice to see you. Sorry, it was the last sprint, but I'm glad that you were here nonetheless. Oh, and then here we go. Yeah, you said the same thing. This is the last sprint. Oh man, for the day. No more listed for today. Oh, but then actually you're saying that maybe Sako has one. Okay. Hopefully there's someone else who can sprint later. That is surprising. There's often like the true night owls who are doing sprints. Maybe it's just not so much on a Monday. I don't know. Oh, never mind. It was scheduled for 8:30. Oh, okay. I hope everything's okay with her then. Okay. I was distracted looking up copper IUD reviews. I was going to get one after this pregnancy, but now I'm scared. Oh, yeah. Sometimes looking up that information is informative, but then can freak you out even more. Gosh, I'm so sorry about that, Ashley. 310 words. Excellent. Bravo. Jessica got lost in reading. I think you're in good company here with people who understand how that happens. Yay, you're very welcome. Thank you for hopping on and joining, Desiree. Wonderful to have you here. Ashley, right now in my novel, I'm talking about the scene where the main character's mother, tells her, look at everything is interconnected, synergy and whatnot. Mother tells father they're expecting. Well, you had that happen a couple of times where what you were writing about was like happening around you. Wow. That is synergy, assuming I'm using the word synergy correctly. This is a great sprint. Awesome. You're very welcome. And I love early morning and late night sprints. I think those are my favorites as well. Yeah. Something about it, I think, for me, because there's usually nothing else pulling at my attention. Thank you. Thank you. I'm still working on it. You'll probably all see how it all comes together over the next, I don't know, days, weeks, months. We'll find out. Thank you very much, Triple C. Bonnie, you're very welcome. Oh, you got a chapter done. That's fantastic. You beautiful muskox. Oh, and you know what? Hang on. I've got another one over here. These were both gifts to me from people who knew how much I love Parks and Rec. I'm like, these are the most meaningful gifts I could receive. One second. It's right over here. This one says, "You beautiful tropical fish." Isn't that pretty? One of my former interns sent me that. And it made me want to cry because I loved it so much. No worries. I'll definitely talk to them. Yes, at least you've got some good people who you know you can depend on, who know their stuff for real and can advise you, especially after 5 children. You have experience, that's for sure. Oh, yes, and I did know that, but good to clarify. You mentioned it the last time you're on here. Almost reached my goal. Awesome, Isabella. You're very, very welcome. I quote Parks and Rec. Yep, and The Office all the time. Same. I would also toss 30 Rock and Community in there, and you have most of my conversations throughout the day. Okay, awesome. Thank you for joining, Brightside. Yes, go hop on another stream for sure. Keep that flow and momentum going. I agree, Isabella. I truly agree. Okay, anyone streaming? You know what? Let me grab Devin's playlist. You never know. Maybe, if somebody decided 5 minutes ago. Let's see here. Devin. Reliable Devin. I do see. Oh, this is what you were saying, though, that she didn't start it at 7:30. Okay. Oh, yeah, that was the last one. Shoot. Okay. Sorry, I don't have any more information for you. Any of the IUDs or anything. So that's having the children. You're totally experiencing that, but this is a new thing. I totally get that. Heart breathing is on Facebook, goes to 11. Okay, perfect. Okay, let me see if I can find that. I can put a link here for you all. I can go as fast as my internet will pull up Facebook. Whoa, take your time, pal. We're not in a hurry or anything here. These people need to get to their live stream. Do you understand? Oh, guess what? It's a group. And I'm not a member of it, so I can't. Sorry, everyone. Well, I assume the live stream is in the Facebook group. So, well, you know what? Yeah, I could still post this. Here's at least a link to the group. Oh, other people, Ashley just posted it as well. Okay. Okay, cool. All right, I'm going to sign off. Yes, thank you so much, Davey. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here, Brightside. Jessica, the horror of not hitting the like. Well, that's very kind of you. Thank you so much. Thank you, friends. Thank you. You know what? I like all of you. That's just the kind of humor that you get when you come onto one of my live streams. Oh, okay. That group's with them every night. Okay, fantastic. Well, then you all have a good place that you can hop onto after this. I'm going to hop off now. Okay. Thank you all for being here and making it wonderful as always. Good night. I'll see you again soon.